Hi guys, this is Annie. I hope you guys are doing great tonight. And tonight's manicure is going to be my butterfly puzzle. So let's begin. So here I have my nail polishes that we'll be using tonight, and I have my white, my blue tint, my dark green, my fast drying top coat, my black, and my red. The tools you will be needing for this manicure are stamping plates with butterflies and puzzle, and also one with vines, a stamper, a scraper, cleanup tools, some jewelry, some striping tape or masking tape or scotch tape. Let's begin our manicure. So here I have already went ahead and applied my white base coat, and then when that was completely dry, I tinted it with some light blue sheer polish. If you do not have this, you could simply mix it. Take a couple drops of clear nail polish, I recommend about 10 drops, and start mixing with your favorite shade of blue until you get a very light consistency. As you can see here, it's not too white and it's not too blue. I've just faded it out just a little bit so that white doesn't pop out at you too much. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to start working on our accent finger first, because that requires a little more work than the others. So I have already cut myself a couple of striping tapes. You can use masking tape or you can use scotch tape if you don't have. But basically what I'm going to do is start with 2 pieces of striping tape right across the fingernail like such. Make sure it's nice and even. And then I'm going to start with my red nail polish with painting the 2 sides as I did here. Once you have done applying that nail polish, go ahead and remove your striping tape immediately. And even though we have those couple little lines there, don't worry about it. Our next round of nail polish is going to cover that right up. Now we're going to start stamping with my green nail polish. And I'm also going to use my Bundlemonster plate number BM718, and I'm going to use this little design as leaves and vines for my background. So let's begin. Here I've missed a part, so I'm just going to fill it in. And the way we do that is we just go ahead like we would usually stamp, and then you just kind of try and line it up in there to fill in that empty spot, like such. And it's okay if you smudge a little, because this is going to really hide up with the red butterflies over it. So we're done with the green, we're done with the first set of stamping. Let's move on to our beautiful little red butterflies. For my red butterflies, I'm going to use my Born Pretty plate number 34. And this is the image that I'm going to use tonight. I have tried using different colors, but the green was actually showing through the butterflies in the other colors. So I had to go with a darker color, which is this red at the end, but it did not look that terrible, so I kept it. And here I have my little butterflies, and I'm just gonna line them up on my nails there, like such. And we continue doing that for the rest of your fingers. And as you could see, I've also changed my stamper here, and the reason for that is sometimes red nail polish tends to leave the color behind on the white stamper. And for my Marshmallow stamper, I don't have replacement heads, but for this little guy here I do, so I decided to use this in case it was going to get stained tonight. Again, a nice clear image, and just go ahead and put your butterflies in like such. So I played with these colors tonight, and I actually did a plain white background, but it came out really white, and it kind of looked more like Christmas than anything else. And I didn't like that too much, so that's when I decided to go ahead and add the tint on, and that actually worked very well. It put a little color to the white nail polish to calm it down a little, which worked out nice. And also a little burst of color in there as well. So and like I said, that butterflies was going to cover up that big old smudge, which it did. And we have one more set of stamping to do, which is going to be our puzzle. So let me grab that and I'll be right back. So here I have my puzzle image, and this is MoYou London plate, and this is actually the games collection, and this is plate number 5. And we'll be using this image here tonight, and we'll also be stamping with black. But before we do that, let me just check my little accent fingernail here and see if that's dry, and it is tap dry. So let's do the nail polish on this before we move on to the puzzle print. So again, get yourself 4 pieces of striping tape this time, and the way we're going to do this is we're going to lay it right on the line of the red, right at the edge there. You can see that. And then we're going to leave a space in there. And that's what I said, don't worry about those little smudges if that happens. Sometimes when you pull the striping tape out, you can't really control what the nail polish does. But you could sure try and hide it up a bit. And we go ahead and put another piece like this, leaving the middle a little wider than the others. And then we're going to apply the black nail polish over the whole entire thing. like such. And once you do that, immediately remove that striping tape and you'll get your nice clean lines. And we'll let that dry as we go ahead and apply our puzzle pieces. Let me just remove these little things here now. And here is the puzzle. That's the image we'll be using tonight. We're just going to take this and line it up really well. Like such. Let's do the next. And the last finger is the thumb. And the puzzle pieces are in. So let's finish up the accent finger and clean up. Here I have my wheel. Purchased this on eBay if anybody's interested. It's really cute. It actually comes with different size of circle studs in there and beautiful colors. Tonight I'll be using one large green and two small red. So let's apply that. And again, how I like to apply that is I usually put some top coat on the fingernail itself. And then I go ahead and apply my studs and then top coat again. So a top coat, cap the ends. Don't forget to always cap the ends of your nails, guys. Your manicure lasts longer that way. And here I have my little green that goes right in the middle. And you can press down a little. I like to make sure and secure it really well. Here I have my two red to the side. And then I go back and I gently give it a tap to make sure it's in. Now we can go ahead and we can top coat the rest of the nails here before we clean up around the edges. Again, when you top coat, try not to swipe over the same spot twice because you could smear your manicure that way. Be very generous on your top coat. And I'm also going to go over my accent nail here, and I am going to go over the jewelry. Like I said, that usually helps to lock it in a little longer. Once my top coat is applied, we can go ahead and clean up around the edges. Make sure not to touch your nails to ruin your new manicure. And that's it, we're all done. I hope you guys enjoyed this video tonight, and if you have any questions, feel free to write to me. I'll answer them as best as I can. And don't forget to subscribe for my upcoming videos. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.